Welcome to Across the Universe. I'm your host, Lindsay Paris, and today we have a very special performance by Antonia Bennett. Since the age of 4, Bennett has been gracing the stage and serenading audiences alongside her father, Tony Bennett. Her experience and timeless sound make her a presence that captures audiences wherever she performs. An alumnus of Berklee College of Music, she came back to Boston last August for a homecoming of sorts, marking the release of her album, Embrace Me. And here she is performing at Scullers Jazz Club.
Someday my happy arms will hold you, and someday I'll know that moment divine when all the things you are mine. Once I laughed when I heard you say that I'd be playing solitaire, uneasy in my ease, and to feel in the night the nearness of you. You are the promised kiss of springtime.
And Dawn, D-O-E.
D-O-E?
That's a very unusual spelling.
We'll be done.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you again. Thank you so much for your support.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Scullers Jazz Club. So nice to see so many of you here tonight, so many old friends and new friends. We're going to take you on a remarkable journey through the Great American Songbook with a wonderful singer. I know you're going to enjoy her. But before we hear our main attraction, I'd like to introduce the members of her superb trio. Behind me on bass, from Palermo, Italy. He's a professor at the Berklee College of Music. He also studied at the New England Conservatory of Music. Is Marcello Palatieri. And on bass, behind me, my good friend, one of the most gifted bassists in the world, spends a lot of time these days traveling with the great Tony Bennett, the wonderful Marshall Wood, ladies and gentlemen. And on piano, this gentleman is from France. He also attended the Berklee College of Music. He's worked with some incredible musicians, including a wonderful singer named Tierney Sutton. Christian Jacob on piano. I'll tell you how this all started. I remember, like yesterday, my wife Joyce does too, we befriended Tony Bennett, and Tony called us and said, my daughter is coming to go to the Berklee College of Music in Boston. And he said, I told her to call you up. He says, I know you'll make it comfortable for you. She doesn't know too many people. And that was the beginning of our wonderful relationship with Antonia. She had that spark, that wonderful ability, great ears. Of course, she grew up in an environment where she was surrounded by great artists who sang the American Songbook. Through the years, we've watched Antonia to develop into an extraordinary singer, and what a repertoire she has. It's my pleasure to present to you for her first time at Scullers in Boston, Antonia Bennett.
You're just too marvelous for words like glorious, glamorous, that all stand by amorous. It's oh so wonderful, I'll never find the words that say enough, that mean enough. I mean you're just not swell enough. You're much too much, and oh so very, very, to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words. You're much too much, and oh so very, very, to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for
Oh, it's such a thrill for me to see all of your faces. I see so many familiar people here. So when I first recorded this record, I was going to call it Embraceable You, because it's one of my favorite songs and it's on the record. But my dad said to me, don't call it Embraceable You. Call it Embrace Me, because that's what you really want people to do. You want them to embrace you. And it's true that every night that I get up on stage, all I really want is for people to like me as much as I like doing this. Dozens of boys maced on my. I had to lock my door. Somehow I could not warm up to one before. What was it that controlled me? What kept my love lively? My intuition told me you'd come on the scene. Darling, listen to the rhythm of my heartbeat, and you'll know just what I mean. Embrace me, my sweet, embraceable you. Embrace me, my irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grows tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby, come to mama, do. My sweet embraceable you. the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Mama, do. My sweet embraceable you. Some of my very first musical lessons were here in Massachusetts on the Cape. Every summer I would go to travel with my dad in between school break, and he did a lot of gigs with the Count Basie Orchestra, with Count Basie and his orchestra. And I learned so much just from watching them, and I always loved the rendition of Pennies from Heaven that Frank Sinatra and Count Basie did together. And then later on, I had met this wonderful pianist and arranger. His name was Vinnie Falcone. The song will tell the story. Every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade it for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Traded for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you. Me. Well, I've just been married about a year ago. This is about a year and a half ago that I got married, and thank you. And so I always like to dedicate this song to my husband, even though he's not here. Ronan, this song's for you.
I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you, come rain or come shine. High as a mountain and deep as a river, come rain or come shine. I guess when you met me, it was just one of those things. But don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true if you let me. You're gonna love me like nobody's loved me, come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together, and won't it be fine? Days may be cloudy or sunny, we're in or we're out of the money, but I'm gonna love you, come rain or come shine. You're gonna love me like nobody's loved me, come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together, and won't it be fine? Days may be cloudy or sunny, we're in or we're out of the money, but I'm gonna love you, come rain or come shine, come rain or come shine, come rain or shine. Now I just want to take a second before we do this next tune to acknowledge some people in the audience that I just love dearly. Ron and Joyce Della Chiesa, Donna Burns, I love you. Great singer. Freddie Taylor, thank you so much. I want to take a chance also to thank Scullers for having me here. The staff has been wonderful. The Doubletree Hotel has been wonderful. The sound is beautiful. Thank you so much. And I also wanted to acknowledge Maggie Scott, who is a dear friend of mine, and we worked together for many years. She was my teacher and my mentor, and it's her birthday tonight. Christian, I know we planned something, but would you mind terribly if I invited Maggie up to play a song with me? Maggie, would you mind? I know I didn't ask her. I know I was just standing there, but this one I'm going to do with Maggie because, for old time's sake. Does that work? Our love is here to stay and see? Well, since it's summer, we're going to do Summertime.
The thing is that I couldn't imagine being in Boston, having Maggie at my show and not doing a tune with her, because I spent so many years working with her, and she really helped me to become the singer that I am today.
One, two, three, four. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking.
That really happened to me.
But hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and take to the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With daddy and mommy standing by. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing, and you'll spread your wings and take to the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With daddy and mommy standing by. Don't cry, don't cry. Maggie Scott.
Antonia Bennett, Maggie Scott, her teacher, Marsha Wood, Signor Palatieri.
Christian Jacob.
Yes. And what a remarkable evening you've given us tonight.
Thank you.
The American Songbook is alive and well here on this stage. That set had everything in
Thank
it,
you.
and the great musicianship. Yes.
When did you know that you really wanted to sing?
When did Antonia know that she really wanted to sing?
I always sang. And the funny thing is, I really didn't have any singing classes, but I was always singing, and I would sing to make myself feel better when I was sad, and when I felt good, I would sing because I was happy, and I was just always singing. And then, you know, I was surrounded with great musicians, and some of my earliest teachers were the piano players that my dad played with, Ralph Sharon, Count Basie. These people really inspired me, and even by the time I came to Berkeley, I did know a lot of songs, and then what I didn't know, Maggie helped me learn them a lot more.
Did you ever look at different types of music, like rock and roll, when you were growing up?
Yeah. I listened to everything, and my parents encouraged me to choose things that I liked and to explore the things that I liked. And so, yeah, I listened to a lot of classic rock, John Lennon, the Beatles, Queen, Prince. I listened to a lot of Prince, James Brown, But, you know, I can't sing like James Brown. That's just too...
Tell us more about what her life is like.
What was your mom's
Sure.
life like is the question.
So my mom was an actress, and she did a lot of small parts in different old movies, like A House Is Not a Home, and she was a Truth or Consequence girl. Does anybody remember that show? Yeah.
Ralph Edwards?
She worked with Bob Barker. She worked with everybody.
Yep.
She was, you know, Aaron Spelling always made sure that she had work. And then she was very good friends with Jeannie Martin, Dean Martin's wife, and she went to a party with them, and they introduced my father to my mother.
I just want to remind you that on Sunday nights, I've been doing the Strictly Sinatra show for the past 18 years on WPLM Easy 99.1. We're changing the time. 7 to 10 is going to be, we did Sinatra 7 to midnight, 5 hours. We're going to go 7 to 10 with Strictly Sinatra, and September 14th it's going to be 10 to 2 in the morning with Music America. Antonia just did a promo. So we can have an opportunity, not that we don't love Frank, but an opportunity to feature more young singers like Antonia and Turney Sutton and all of those other great singers, Michael Bublé, who sing the American Songbook like Antonia does, so we'll give us some more time. I'm sure Frank would have approved. And your dad, too, is a big part of that.
Maybe I shall meet him Sunday, maybe Monday, maybe not. Still, I'm sure I'll meet him one day. Maybe Tuesday will be my good news day. He'll build a little home just meant for two, from which we'll never roam. Whom would you? And so all else above, I'm waiting for the man.